Trying to get the Corte Inglés bag out of the way.
Yeah, get out of the way. Don't want to. We're not sponsored.
The point of this documentary is to discover what on earth are you still doing here?
The thing is, yeah, we ended up buying a house.
Yeah.
When are you going home?
Never. Something cataclysmic would have to happen for me to actually go back and live in Dublin.
I probably wouldn't have joined a music band because I would have thought back home people would have laughed at me.
And I think overcoming fears is what this whole journey has been about.
I think they should ask for really professionals. I don't mind where they are from, whether you are native or non-native.
Okay, testing.
Testicles.
Like I said to my little daughter, I says, give us buy us one, when I'm old enough, boina, and I'll walk around with a Basque hat on.
Try and blend in with the chapela.
But then people always say, you look like a guinea.
So now I think I just got to a point where I thought, you know what, I'm just tired of fighting against my destiny.
So you take your clothes off as well?
I don't...
The naked truth. Cheers.
Yeah, okay, we're on, yeah. Okay. So, who are you?
Angela Jones.
Where are you from originally?
From Wigan.
Wigan. And what?
As people say here, weekend.
Weekend? You're from the weekend?
Everyone thinks I'm from a place called Weekend.
Oh, that'd be nice. Why did you come from weekend to Wigan? To Wigan?
I was going to go to Greece, actually. I had a job and a plane ticket to go to Greece. But I had a bad feeling about it. It was like, I wasn't really convinced that that's where I wanted to go. And then I was ill when I should have gone. In that July, I worked in Oxford on my first teaching job on a summer school course.
So you would have gone to Greece if you hadn't
When I went to Oxford, I met two girls who were living in Vitoria through a guy who'd been an ex-flatmate of mine at uni. They were working with him. And I met them one night in a pub. They gave me the address of an academy in Vitoria and said, Vitoria's a great place to live. And I never saw them again until I got a phone call when I'd been offered a job in Vitoria 2 days after I didn't go to Greece. I was offered a job in Vitoria, and then one of those girls phoned me to say they had a spare room in their flat.
Amazing.
So it was like, it's my destiny. Then I got here and thought, oh my God, what was I thinking? I'm not staying here, no way. It was a small town in the mountains, so I was like imagining this picturesque little villagey place. I get to be doing, I think, it's this sprawling metropolis.
I don't know if that's the first time I've heard it, but not many people call Vitoria a sprawling metropolis.
I mean, it's getting like that now, though, isn't it, with all the new...
It's definitely growing, isn't it? What on earth are you still doing?
If you told me then, 25 years later, you're still going to be here, I'd just... No way!
Yeah.
No way! I don't really know what I was expecting, but it wasn't what I was expecting. But then, time goes by, doesn't it, and you're still here. And, I have made 2 attempts to go back to England, though. Yeah. So after 7 years, I thought, I've just got to go back and try it, because I was always like with one foot in both places, thinking, I'm not going to stay.
Yeah, I'm in an hour and a bit about
so you never
should I stay or should I go?
You're kind of like, you're neither in one place or the other, really.
Yeah. So
I went back. After 7 years, I went back for good. 5 months later, came back again.
Why was that?
Why did I come back again? Yeah. Well, because I didn't have a job, so I went back. I was living with my parents, and it was, I don't know, I couldn't really settle. Yeah. And I was still in touch with friends in Vitoria, and then one of my friends again said, the academy that I'd worked in, they've got a job going, they want you to come back and work.
Please come back. Yeah.
And then in 2004, I went back again, but this time with a job, because I thought, the reason I didn't stay the other time was because I didn't have a job. I thought, I don't want to go back to Wigan. Right. So the second time I went back to a job in Devon,
Well, a bit of a change, yeah.
Yeah, and it was really nice language school, really nice people.
But teaching English again.
Teaching
in
English.
In England.
Yeah, but again, it was just. I think it was just. It's the lack of light, I think, and it's just also grey, you know, because that was the summer. So it was July, August into September. And like by September, you could feel autumn definitely in there, and even in July, like. I was in Paignton, it's a holiday place, for God's sake. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, the height of summer, everything's shut. Isn't it? There's not a soul in the street.
Yeah.
And, so I came back again.
So you were missing the light of Vitoria, again, which sounds great.
Did you not think that? One of the things, I remember my first year, the first few months, I couldn't get over how blue the sky was in the winter.
It blew my mind. In
January
January and February.
Yeah, looking at the sky thinking, how can it be this blue in, like you say, middle of January?
Freezing cold, but like blue skies. It really grabbed me. That's one of the reasons I think I stayed in the long term, because I was still, when I came here in my first year, just a year here, go off to Barcelona or Madrid or somewhere.
Yeah, that was my plan.
I went off to San Sebastian, but came back, and then there was no going back after that, because it was just, I don't know, I used to go back to England all the time, see the family and friends, but there was no reason to stay there.
I think obviously the longer you're here, the more difficult it gets, doesn't it, to go
settle
back.
Down into...
You don't really feel, and especially now with all the Brexit stuff and all the hatred that's being whipped up. So, but when we went back this Christmas, I felt like I'd gone behind enemy lines.
Yeah.
It was... You could
kind
feel
scary,
that tension,
yeah.
you know, in the air, and I thought, it's not a place you want to go back and live in, is it?
No, not attracted to it at all, actually, to tell you the truth. Just miss pubs.
Yeah, I miss a sense of humour.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah.
And I miss people who know how to drive round a roundabout.
I thought it'd be great to chat to you, because you've got this lovely house here out in the country. With a great garden. It must be lovely.
It is.
Getting out of the city, the sprawling metropolis of Vitoria, and coming here to the quiet, calm village. And
it is. Because I always wanted a garden. Because we always had a backyard.
Because that's what I miss in Britain. Gardens. Pubs and gardens.
Yeah.
And if there's two of them together, that's the pub garden, that would be great.
I just got to a point where I thought, you know what, I'm just tired of fighting against my destiny. I'll just stay here then.
What do you think? If you'd stayed in Britain, what do you think you would have done?
I've got no idea.
Yeah. That's why I came here. Well, that's why I started teaching English, because I had no idea what I wanted to do.
I think I always wanted to teach, because my degree's in English language.
Ah, okay. Oh, you know what you're talking about when you're teaching.
One of the few who does.
That's it. Get her out. We don't want people like you here.
Exactly.
You make the rest of us look foolish.
I can't actually remember how it happened. Either people I knew from uni or friends of people I knew from uni had done TEFL courses and had gone working in Greece.
A friend from uni, I was still in Birmingham at the time after studying there.
Yeah.
I was working there, and I bumped into an old friend, went round their house for coffee. Another old friend was there. She said she'd done this TEFL course and she'd been teaching somewhere. I don't remember where. France, I think, maybe. I was like, oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, yeah. How'd you get that qualification? And that sounds like something fun to do.
Yeah.
And it's just that chance meeting with someone that got me into this. Actually, thank you very, very much.
You're very welcome.
Cheers. And it's a lovely cup of tea.
That was it.
Oh, yeah.
Tetley's, I think.
Despierta, despierta ya, no dejes pasar más